Welcome to a V-TD09 rulings video. Bushiroad Japan has issued rulings for the V-Series' 9th trial deck, because reading is hard when trying to guard 70k attacks with drive checks every turn. Let's begin. What happens to the rearguard unit behind the Vanguard once that circle becomes an astral plane? It will be retired due to the astral plane's conditions. Can I place a force marker in a circle being treated as an astral plane? Yes, you may. Are units placed in an astral plane treated as a rearguard unit? Yes, they will. What happens to my astral plane circle if I stride over my Vanguard with the astral plane ability? It will revert back into becoming a normal rearguard circle. Any star deity unit on that circle will be retired. Can I lock a unit or place a lock card on an astral plane circle? Yes, you may. However, it will immediately be sent to the drop zone due to astral plane's conditions, and that card will not be considered to have been retired, because lock cards are not units on the field. What happens to my astral plane circle if my Vanguard with the astral plane ability gets deleted? It will revert back into becoming a normal rearguard circle. Any star deity unit on that circle will be retired. If my opponent has Decayed Automata on rearguard, what happens to the third or more trigger units I drive check this turn with my star deity unit on the astral plane? They will all go into your soul regardless, even if it was a trigger, because the astral plane's conditions will take precedence. Will Brandringer's ability affect the drive checks of a star deity unit on the astral plane? Yes, it will. However, getting a critical trigger will not reduce the star deity's crit, because it is not a Vanguard unit. Can I use the on-place ability of a non-star deity unit that was called to an astral plane? Yes, you may. However, it will immediately be sent to the drop zone, then you resolve that card's ability. Can a dominated star deity unit on a astral plane perform a drive check? Yes, it can. The dominating player will perform a single drive check when it attacks due to the astral plane's conditions. Afterwards, the drive check card will go into their Vanguard soul. Which rearguard circle is the back row center rearguard indicated by Uranus's continuous ability? This refers to the circle in the middle row, where the original Vanguard circle is located. Can I get a Force 2 marker with Uranus, Parthenos, or Diana's auto ability or Atlas's act ability if I obtained a Force 1 marker earlier when I rode my first grade 3 unit with the gift icon? No, you cannot. You can only obtain the same gift type you got the first time you obtained a gift marker in the match. Can I choose not to soul charge a card with Prometheus's auto ability? No, you cannot. You do as much of the skill as possible. Can I use Parthenos's auto ability or Atlas's act ability if my G unit's heart card is an astral poet race? No, you cannot. Your heart card's race is not carried over to the G unit that strides over your Vanguard. Can I countercharge one card with Diana's ability if my G unit's heart card is an astral poet race? No, you cannot. Your heart card's race is not carried over to the G unit that strides over your Vanguard. However, you can still obtain a force marker with Diana's ability. Can I place Valkyrian in other decks outside of Genesis? Yes, you may. A Cray elemental unit can be placed in any clan. Will Valkyrian get retired if he's called or moved to the Guardian Circle? Yes, he will. On a side note, Valkyrian would still count as a card being called to the Guardian Circle for abilities that require 2 or more shields to be called at the same time. Will Valkyrian get retired if he's moved to another rearguard circle from the astral plane? Yes, he will. How many drive checks will Valkyrian perform if I sent a grade 0 unit to the drop zone with his on-place auto ability? He will perform 0 drive checks. Can I use Valkyrian's on-place auto ability even if I have less than 5 cards left in my deck? Yes, you will. You do as much of the skill as possible. And that concludes this V-TD09 rulings video. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments if Uranus is ready for those 70k attacks. God damn it, I thought I could go one video without these jokes.